Hey everybody, Ron Burke, editor-in-chief for Gamingtrend.com. I'm here with Jolan from Evil Empire. Did I pronounce that correctly?
Yeah, perfect.
Awesome. We're here to talk about Rogue Prince of Persia. So Jolan, please introduce yourself and tell us a little about what you do.
Yeah, so I'm Jolan, I'm the producer on the Rogue Prince of Persia at Evil Empire, as you said. And I basically help the team make the greatest game ever. Hopefully.
I think you already did that though with Dead Cells, because that was amazing.
It was already a pretty good game. The team made an amazing job, especially on the DLCs, all the way to Return to Castlevania, something like that.
Yeah, I love the tie-ins. Yeah. The tie-ins were fantastic.
Nice, thank you very much. So yeah, we are trying to bring that magic back, but this time with the amazing IP that is the Prince of Persia.
Yeah. So talk to me a little bit about how you guys ended up on a project like this. How do you get attached to Ubisoft on such a massive project? This is obviously a big property for them.
Yeah, that's a funny story. I don't know if I can retell it correctly, but basically it was like 5 years ago maybe, at GDC, some guys of the studio were there for business, stuff like that, and met with a guy at Ubisoft. And after a couple of drinks, a good night, they just throw out like, how fun would it be to make Dead Cells in Prince of Persia? And they just continued the night. And at some point, they were like, I can't stop thinking. Yeah, I can't stop thinking about it. Yeah, maybe we should do something. And after a couple of months, they just ended up with some design, some direction, and ta-da, I guess so. 3 years later, here we are. Well, 3, but a bit more. And so now we are working on this project. And yeah, I don't know.
So obviously you can go out and you can pick it up yourself. It's on Steam and yeah, just Steam right now, right?
Yeah, for now we are doing the early access on Steam. It's the best way, best environment for early access.
Small.
Yeah, exactly. And we already have all our, the majority of a community on which we worked on Dead Cells with, and they are following us again on this new project. So that's really awesome. Thank you guys again, because you are awesome. And so we have the Discord and stuff like that, and we just back and forth with the community to bring ideas and test new stuff. So that's what we want to do. Steam is the best way, simpler. One environment is great enough to, iterate very quickly and be sure we find the good ideas and recipe before we just expand to everyone.
Right, that makes sense. And just from I want to update one code base as opposed to 6 code bases.
Yeah.
Just from a sanity perspective.
Yeah. At some point, the consoles will be way more work to just navigate through DLCs and stuff like that. So yeah, just let's keep it simple for now. Focus on the project, and when the project is final, or at least ready to be released to everyone, we will just eat everyone. So
yeah, you're not going to convince me today that will be final. I doubt that will be final.
No.
So we're talking about today the newest update, which just hit today. So talk to me about the new update, the Fire Temple, right?
Yeah, the Temple of Fire.
Temple of Fire.
So this, it's okay. So this new update brings a whole new level, which is the 7th now, for now, with 2 specific mobs that come into this level, a new weapon, and also the meta progression system. So it's a first step into the meta progression system. We will try to we will iterate on it, as I said, following feedbacks back and forth with the community, just to make sure we have the correct balance between the mechanic and what we can offer with it. And if we need to just redo everything, we will redo everything. But yeah, basically the update is that. So a whole new level, new mobs, new weapon, and way more stuff will be coming. Like we will try to make regular updates, if not weekly, at least bi-weekly, just to bring new contents, fixes also, it's important. But and try stuff. Yeah, again, iteration and fast iteration is our point.
So I did see that one of the new weapons is a censer, right? Yeah. So it's the thing that they swing the incense in, right?
Exactly.
So tell us a little about that weapon.
Yeah. So basically, the prince use them to, how do you say that? Swing them really quickly and hit enemies. The animations are really great and flowy, and you can also use his special move to ignite them and therefore burn enemies. So it also connects directly with our medallion system, using the other elements to generate elemental reactions that can explode or make fire area and stuff like
Right,
that.
lay fire on the ground.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
And then you mentioned 2 enemies. I saw one of them, a big guy with a shield.
Yeah,
Right.
and there is his brother, a big big guy with a shield, but also a sword. So there is one that will just push you back from several meters. So in this biome, especially, there is traps everywhere. So you need to be careful with this guy because he can just throw you into spikes or into big axes. And the other one has a shield just to defend himself, but he also have big swords that can deal great damage. So you need to be in front of him, so in the danger zone to fight him. So just be aware and be careful to dodge his attacks.
So I'm an antique. So I remember playing the original Prince of Persia, and I was immediately reminded of the first time you run into the first guy with a sword and the scimitar, or the shield and the scimitar, and just how hard that fight was. So is that kind of the inspiration? You can say no.
Actually, I don't know because well, we are a small team, but we also like to have smaller team into that. So we have what we call the feature team. So we have like 2 to 3 people just working on a new mob or something like that, and we just let here's the direction approximately using the mechanics you have in this level, and just do whatever you want in it. So
we need a mob that maybe can push the player back.
Exactly.
The edges, right?
Exactly. So after that, they have complete freedom to run, to create their own mob, even the weapon and stuff like that. And so sometimes they just miss information. So maybe it was one of the inspiration. I couldn't say.
What about amulets? Are there any new amulets in this update?
No medallions for now. No, it's okay. But more will come pretty soon. I don't have the exact date, but I know we will want to. There is already. Yeah, exactly. But it's not final yet. Actually, really not. There is tons of new design we want to do. We also had great feedbacks about how it works currently and how it could be better. So we just need a couple of times to see what the community think of it, how they use it, and how we can just make them better again.
So one last question: what are you most excited for fans to see
in this update?
In this update.
In this update. Ooh. See. No, because I love the music. So
the music is amazing.
Yeah, Danny is just the best, and you can actually listen to it on Spotify and I guess every digital platforms. Well, I guess for me it's basically the whole level because it's way more challenging in terms of platforming. It's internally we think that it's almost a Prince of Persia level because it's really into the traps everywhere. And if I remember correctly, my lead level designer who worked on the previous Prince of Persia also, or 2 maybe, told me that the challenge room, I don't think you got there, but the challenge room is inspired from a previous Prince of Persia too. Like he tried to redo one of the levels that existed into a previous Prince of Persia into our game, just to make a little wink. So
I'm excited. Thank you so much.
No, thank you very much.
I appreciate it. And the update looks amazing. I'm looking forward to jumping in myself and can't wait for more updates.
Thank you very much. Really nice to meet you.
Awesome. Thanks, everybody. Bye.